Welcome to 3B's World Podcast. I'm Boni. Today, we turn our attention to the element selenium, symbol Se, a substance perhaps less commonly discussed than others, but one possessing a fascinating history, unique properties, and considerable biological importance. From its discovery in the early 19th century to its critical role in human health, selenium presents a compelling story at the intersection of chemistry, geology, and biology. Let's explore the world of selenium. Our story begins in Sweden in 1817 with the renowned chemist Jöns Jacob Berzelius. While analyzing residues from industrial sulfuric acid production, specifically from pyrite ore, Berzelius encountered an unknown reddish substance. Initially, suspecting it was tellurium, an element discovered some years prior and named after tellus, the Latin word for earth, he soon identified distinct properties. Upon further investigation, Berzelius determined his finding was indeed a new element. Noting its chemical similarity to tellurium, he fittingly named his discovery selenium, after Selene, the Greek goddess of the moon, establishing a unique elemental pairing in nomenclature. Chemically, selenium, atomic number 34, is classified as a metalloid, exhibiting properties intermediate between those of metals and nonmetals. It exists in several structural forms known as allotropes. Common allotropes include a red, amorphous powder and a more stable, gray crystalline form which has a metallic luster. There is also a black, vitreous, glassy form. A particularly notable property of gray selenium is its photoconductivity. Its electrical conductivity increases significantly upon exposure to light. This characteristic was foundational for its application in early photoelectric devices, including light meters for photography, photo cells, and even in the development of xerography or photocopying. As Berzelius first observed, selenium shares chemical similarities with sulfur and tellurium, its neighbors in the periodic table. Selenium is relatively uncommon in the Earth's crust. It does not typically occur in a pure native state, but is found in small concentrations within sulfide ores of metals like copper, lead, and silver. It can also be released into the environment through volcanic emissions. The concentration of selenium in soil shows significant geographic variation across the globe. Some regions possess selenium-rich soils, while others are selenium deficient. This variation is critically important because it directly influences the selenium content of plants grown in that soil. Consequently, the amount of selenium in crops and forage significantly affects the selenium intake of animals and humans consuming these plants, making geography a key factor in dietary intake. Notable dietary sources of selenium include Brazil nuts, which contain exceptionally high concentrations, sometimes more than the daily requirement in just one nut. Other reliable sources include seafood, such as tuna, halibut, sardines, organ meats, liver, kidney, muscle meats, beef, poultry, pork, and cereals or grains, though the content in plant foods is highly dependent on the selenium levels in the soil where they were grown. Dairy products also contribute to selenium intake. We now arrive at the crucial role selenium plays within the human body. Selenium is recognized as an essential trace mineral. Trace indicates it is required only in small quantities, but essential underscores its indispensability for maintaining health. Selenium exerts its biological effects primarily through incorporation into specific proteins known as selenoproteins. Humans utilize over 24 such proteins, which are involved in critical physiological processes. Key roles include antioxidant defense, where selenoproteins like the glutathione peroxidase act as vital antioxidants, neutralizing harmful reactive oxygen species, free radicals, and mitigating cellular damage, known as oxidative stress. Another is thyroid hormone metabolism. Specific selenoproteins called iodinases are essential for converting thyroid hormones into their active forms, crucial for regulating the body's overall metabolism. Furthermore, selenoproteins modulate immune function, influencing inflammation and immune responses. Selenium also plays a role in reproduction. Thank you for joining us on 3B's World Podcast for this exploration of selenium. I'm Boni. We invite you to subscribe for future episodes covering diverse topics from our world. We welcome your feedback and suggestions. Until next time, remain inquisitive.